Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster channel and welcome to a bit of a tech review and a bit of fun and something that I've been waiting to play with for a while. Hang on, let me... Something I've been waiting to play with doesn't sound any better. Anyway, I've got one of these, and if you don't know what this is, you need to carry on watching. You need to like this video if you haven't liked it yet. You need to subscribe if you haven't already to find out what's in here. And if you've looked at the thumbnail, you know what's in here. We're going to go and have some fun with it. See you in a bit. So, as you can see, we've got the drone out. We've put the protectors on, the propellers, because I don't want to trash my house. So that's that. We've got the Razer phone. So we've got 5.7 inches of lush to look at our drone on. Can I try and record something? How do I do that? So we've got pictures or video. Let's see you guys, shall we? So now let's record something. See if we can get you guys in. Hold your breath, guys. There you are. How cool! Wow. Oh, okay. It's like the weirdest guided tour of my house ever. Wow. Hello. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to go and jump in the car. We're going to go up onto the Quantox. I know you guys keep on saying that you really like where I live. So we're going to go up there. We're going to see what we can do with this when it's out in the world. And now I'm going to attempt to land it without crashing my house. Safe again. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to jump in the car. We're going to head to the top of the Quantox Hills. I'm going to take you on a little adventure with the Spark. And we're going to tell you all about it as well. Catch you in a minute. Cool, so what do you get in the bag? Well, this is the Fly More pack. So you get a few things. You get your sort of blade protectory jobby type things, if you're a little bit scared about damaging your house like I am. Or kind of, you know, if you're flying in a built-up area, if you was doing indoor footage, I can see these being really helpful. I mean, there's no reason not to use them. It's not like they make the drone massive. It just works, so these are quite cool. We've got the controller. Now, from what I understand, these make a massive, massive difference. The intuitiveness of literally just having joysticks like you're used to on your Xbox or your PS4 or any sort of gaming device, it's intuitive, you can feel it, it's physical and it's there. And you've got that real precision responsiveness, which you don't get from your mobile. I might try, we've got the mobile app, so I might try the difference and try and control it from the phone, just so you guys can see the difference. But I've got a feeling this is going to win hands down, so well worth it. You've then also got in the box yourself, you've got your DJI Spark. This thing is tiny. If you literally move all the blades into the middle of the device, it's literally the size of my hand. I have the tiniest hands in the world. Trust me, I really do. My hands are microscopic, and this thing is like, it's, you know, compare it to myself, it's right next to my face. It's a tiny, tiny thing. But, you know, you've got 1080 video on this. You've got some of the obstacle avoidance that you would associate with the bigger drones. Not loads. You've not got it covered in cameras like you will with the Mavic or the Phantom 4 Pro. But you do have some of the obstacle avoidance. So you can see underneath it's got the sensors on the front, etc. So you're picking up with some of that information. So that's your drone. You've then got two batteries. So you've got battery here. Really quite small. From what I've understood, for the real world use, you're getting about 15 minutes of flight out of a battery. That's real world usage, you know, and I'll sort of, when we go out and fly, I'm sure we'll manage to kill a couple of batteries off, getting some nice footage for you guys. So again, I'm going to report back at the end of this video what the real life of one of these things are compared to what DJI tell you. They're pretty straight with their products. They don't, you know, they don't tend to mislead people, but at the moment we're going off of 15 minutes for one of these bad boys. After that, you've got, basically, you've got a 3 charging battery dock. We've got a battery charging at the moment because we want to get the most out of it when we go out. So we've potentially got half an hour of flight time, which is quite cool. And that's it. That's what you get in your pack. And, of course, the nice little pouch. And to give you an idea, this thing's tiny as well. It's really, really tiny. It's a little satchel. Frankly, if you had a decent pair of binoculars, it's no smaller than that. And I'll tell you what, once you start taking footage with this, I've got a feeling it's going to be better than any pair of binoculars you've ever come across in your life. I'm only borrowing this. This isn't mine, but however, it is giving me an insight on how I can add things to my channel. Obviously, we're doing a lot of live streaming on the channel at the moment, but also I'm also excited. I'm also excited. Apparently that's a thing. But also I'm excited about doing more of the sort of the vloggy content when I go random places, or just having the ability when we do Pokemon Go content as well, just to sort of add that extra little element. And obviously with Harry Potter Wizards Unite coming out, there's going to be more wandering around, capturing and doing stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying £500 is cheap, because it's not. £500 is a lot of money to essentially spend on a toy. Unless this is your profession, this is going, hey, do you know what, I'm going to go and buy an Xbox One X camera that flies. So it's dear. But however, with the Mavic Air coming out, I can only see this coming down in price. I think this is probably going to end up stabilising out about, I reckon, about £300, £350 for the pack that you see here. And they'll just keep adding to it. And I think, actually, when it gets to that point, anyone, I think, to a certain extent, is capable of saving up for one of these if they want one. And that's really, really cool because it makes it super accessible for most. Apart from that, guys, what we've now got to do is we've got to go and see what else this can do. And what else it can do is fly on its own. No controller, no nothing, just your hands. So we're going to have a look at that now before we go out and how you would apply that to the real world. Right, so what we're going to try now is we could try some of the gesture modes inside and see how that works, which will be kind of interesting. So apparently, if I just hold it, tap the back twice, it'll all go green, and then I've got to flap my hand out and it'll take off. Ooh, what? And now once it sees me, I can make it go to the right. Apparently. It's got me. Oh, hang on. Go back. There you go, left and right. Not having none of it. And what if my hand's too close? And then okay, it took a little bit of working out. What I actually realised then is I was slightly too close. So what I was doing is I was getting red warnings on the front. I think that's what the drone is trying to tell me, is I'm slightly too close. So it's quite clever in the sense that if you're too close to it, I mean, if you didn't have these protectors on, you could really get your hand on these blades. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm trying to do this with a little bit of input from my brother-in-law and then just winging it, which I quite like, because what you guys are getting is you guys are getting quite an intuitive version of how this is, with limited input and how easy these drones are to fly. I mean, you can get these now for sort of £500, £400, frankly, if you're lucky. And that's even with the extra control, like the proper controller, which from what I understand makes a massive difference. You can fly these devices directly from your phone, but apparently that makes it really, really tricky. But when you can literally just do stuff like that, double tap on the back, hold on to it, and then you've got a drone. And look how stable it is, look. And this is inside with no GPS. And again, I wonder if I can land it on the floor. I literally feel like Luke Skywalker at the moment. Feel the force, DJI drone! No. Ta-da! Literally, this is the Luke Skywalker drone. Anyway, as I said, enough messing around. Let's get outside because I want to show you some really nice shots. Right, this is a little bit better than our house. This is Staple Pane. We are on Beacon Hill. We are in Exmoor National Park on the Quantocks. It's stunning here. We've got tons of amazing beautifulness to try with our DJI Spark. I'm going to try and get some amazing footage. I'm going to try and make this less now about me and me, because I'm boring, guys. You've heard all about what this can do, but now I want to show you what it can do. We're going to use this amazing view and we're going to see what footage we can get. Let's see what we can find. Well, all I can say, along with being fun, I can't wait to get back and look at the footage of this thing. It's really cool. There's so much space up here to play. There's amazing views. I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do some techie bits with it in the woods in a minute and just see how we get on. But I don't know if you can even see this in the background, if you see it coming through. I can't even see it over there anymore, but it's properly mad. And when in sport mode as well, you've actually got some really decent speeds on it as well. If I just get Jason to bring it back for us. Here he comes. If we can just keep it stable over here. So at the point where you get to it, and it's stable, it's so stable in the air. I don't know if you can hear. There's actually quite a lot of wind around today, and it's thing. Jay, send it away again. So much fun. So, as we can see, you can even fly this drone in really, really tight places. It hasn't got a microphone, but I'm cheating. I'm using the microphone from the GoPro, so hopefully that's picking up. And here's the other view. And it's as simple as this. Let's see now if we can go some really tight, in the tree sort of stuff. Let's see. This is. I'm not entirely sure it's easier to look at this or look at this. Like this
remote thing where I've got the altitude on the other stick.
Yeah.
Switch it back 'cause it's easier not to bin it into the ground a little bit.
Yeah. So, with all the different modes available on this, you can do pretty much anything you want. If you're the amateur photographer, if you're a YouTuber, if you're something you want to do, it's great. Unless you want advanced avoidance techniques and all of that sort of stuff, you don't need this. But with it being so small, it's just really easy to use everywhere. It's so much fun. So we're just going to have a bit of a fly, we're going to get some sport mode shots, and then we're going to talk about it when we get back home. Catch you in a bit. Well, that, guys, is the Quantock Hills. We're going to jump in the car, we're going to go and see Ready Player One, isn't it? Ready Player One? We're going to go and see Ready Player One at the cinema, because we've had a bit of out and about, we've enjoyed ourselves. Hope you guys have enjoyed coming up to the Quantock Hills with us and seeing how beautiful that is. Hope you guys have enjoyed the Spark as well. Just a quick review from my point of view, from someone that's never used a drone before. It's an amazing bit of kit. We've got some amazing footage with it, we've had awesome fun. It's an expensive toy, but if you're going to use it for documenting where you go, being out, it's gonna be an amazing fun bit of thing. Let me know if you have got a Spark, what your experiences are. Bang those in the comments down below. If you have liked this video, don't forget to like it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time for more Mythic Booster action on the Mythic Booster channel. Ladies everyone, bye bye.